Hello, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be all about Morphe and their shocking silence concerning James Charles and all of his scandals. Here we are 4 days in the Dramageddon 2.0 and they haven't said a word. I feel like a lot of people watching this unfold are very curious as to what Morphe's next moves are regarding James, since as of late 2018 he has become the face of their company. Therefore, how he behaves 100% reflects on them. I mean, they don't work with the most ethical influencers to begin with, but with James, he makes them look like saints by comparison. I did a video the other day about Morphe and their double standards when it comes to James Charles and other influencers. I'm gonna link that down below because I spoke about how they've chosen to remain silent with all this and how this can truly damage their company. You know, there's major companies who instantly cut ties with celebrities due to their scandals, and I've seen other companies cut ties with influencers due to their scandals, so there's really no excuse for Morphe to not do the same. Anyway, I uploaded a video earlier today about Gabriel Zamora stirring the pot with Tati Westbrook yet again, and I really wasn't trying to upload another video today, but here we are. I figured with Morphe's silence and since Dramageddon kicked off full force on Friday afternoon that they would have said something first thing Monday morning, but they haven't said a thing because here we are Monday evening. As a matter of fact, they've been wasting no time deleting comments that talk about James Charles since Tati's video, and are still doing so on their latest post, but more on that in a moment. As for why I decided to do another video today, I figured since it's Monday, might as well visit their Instagram to see if they've posted anything since then, and it turns out they've posted something last night. Disappointingly enough, it wasn't about James Charles. Instead, they advertised a palette that they're dropping tomorrow on the 14th. And here's a little theory that I have on that, and you know what, I could be reaching here, but I think they were not planning on releasing this palette so soon because I haven't seen anyone who is on Morphe's PR list showing off this palette anywhere. Isn't that weird? They've never done this before with any of their launches. There's something else that caught my eye on Twitter just a little bit ago, and I will be getting into that tea in a bit. Anyway, I saw that this post had over 7,000 comments, so I braced myself thinking people were going to be going off on them. Nope. It was all praise, people tagging their friends, the usual. So I decided to leave them this comment. Wait, so you have the time to advertise your new launches, but not enough time to address James Charles? So I went back there about an hour or so later and saw that my comment had 0 likes and no replies, which is odd because the comments about James that are still up on their other posts are all getting comments and likes. I found that incredibly suspect, so I went on my backup account and quickly followed my main Instagram to see if they shadow banned me. Because when you follow someone and you go to pull up someone else's post, and if they commented on that post, you'll see their comment first if they're not a verified account. Anyway, I went to the post on my backup account and my comment that I left on my main account was not there. So I switched back over to my main account and I could see my comment again. You might not know this, but Instagram has this new feature that they implemented in late 2018 where you can quote-unquote shadow ban users from your page. The person does not know that they got blocked because they can still see the other person's posts as well as leaving comments. The only thing is, if you're shadow banned from someone else's Instagram, only you can see the comments that you leave. Which explains why there was no action on my comment and also why I couldn't see my comment from my other account. I guess my video I did about them the other night really made them mad or something because it got a lot of views, so I'm willing to bet that they saw it. Anyway, while I was putting this video together, I was sent some very interesting tea, and as I mentioned a few minutes ago, there were no comments on this new post advertising the palette about James Charles. However, when you go to the same post onto their Twitter, it's a completely different story. There's literally only a few comments about the palette being beautiful, the rest are about James, and here are some of the replies. The first tweet says, "Take away James's discount code first." Another person said, "Y'all just gonna ignore what James Charles did and keep his code? #yikes." This next tweet reads, "No thank you, not until you're done with Sister Shady." And another tweet says, "Yeah, this is gorgeous and I love Morphe, but I don't support a company that supports someone like James Charles." These next two tweets read, "Drop James Charles before you drop a new palette," and "Drop James first." And Kayla, who is awesome, also weighed in on this thread and said, "It's a cute palette, but I won't be buying until you address your business status with James Charles. You need to drop him quickly. Y'all drop Laura Lee quicker than this." And she has a point, and I talked about that in my previous video as well. Another tweet says, "Love these colors, will not be buying it as I do feel you need to address the James Charles situation. It is a huge topic for many of your customers. As a company, you have addressed influencer scandals and drama in the past. Hopefully you will address this as well soon." Actually, I'm going to add a slight correction to that because they did not address scandals. They just swept Manny and Laura's drama under the rug. They just disabled their discount codes, pulled their stuff from their website, and removed them from the Morphe Babes roster. I mean, if you consider that addressing the issues, then yeah, I guess Morphe addressed them. But anyway, here's some more tweets. This next tweet reads, "Can I use code #BuySister for 10% off?" Another tweet says, "We won't support this brand until you drop James Charles. This will show Morphe's values." And another person says, "You will be going downhill with James if you don't drop him. Won't be buying anything from this brand until it happens." This next tweet says, "So pretty and I want this so much, but I can't in good conscience buy this due to Morphe promoting and aligning with such problematic people like James Charles at this time." And this last tweet I'm going to read is my favorite because it pretty much sums up how Morphe are handling all of this, and it says, "When you pretend there's no tea going on," and then they attached a gif of James Charles that says, "Oh, so sad." And now on to the other tea that I found on Twitter. Shortly after Tati dropped her video about James, like literally within 15 minutes, Morphe hosted an impromptu giveaway over on Twitter. Could this have been planned well in advance? Yes, absolutely. But it's also a clever tactic that brands and influencers utilize to try and distract customers and fans alike from their own scandals and controversies. Morphe have hosted countless giveaways in the past, so they could have thrown one together at the last minute. Between this, the new palette announcement, and the rushed launch date ever since Tati's video, deleting comments and ignoring everyone, I think they're just hoping that all of this goes away and that they can just throw free things at people through a giveaway and announce a pretty palette and people aren't going to ask them about James. I think Morphe is so arrogant that they're just sweeping this all under the rug hoping it goes away, and they think that just like every other scandal in the beauty community that most people will forget about it in a few days. But how can people forget about it? James lost over 3 million subscribers since Tati's video, and he's been a hot topic even on major news, so this really isn't going away anytime soon. Well, Morphe, if that is your outlook on this, I hate to break it to you, but this scandal is unlike any other scandal in the beauty community. This is not over insensitive behavior, racist tweets resurfacing, or someone getting caught rigging swatches for your products. This is something that is not going to be disappearing overnight, and it's likely going to get a lot worse from here on out. How the face of your company behaves 100% reflects on your company, which is why I don't get why you haven't said a word about any of this. You guys have time to host giveaways, launch new palettes at the very last minute, and delete comments, but not enough time to do the right thing and show that you're taking this seriously. There's so many unproblematic influencers that deserve all the love in the world and would love to be the new face of your company. Just give them a chance and reach out to them. While you guys are at it, address everything about James. The longer you wait, the longer you stay quiet, the worse it's going to reflect on you as a company and the worse you look. Also, I meant to include this in my previous video because Tati responded to someone and it's the first time she said something since her video. Someone left this comment on her Instagram. "Tati, why are you trying to ruin James Charles like this? He doesn't deserve any of this. He's 19 years old. He will make mistakes. Here's a question for you. Have you ever made a mistake?" I had to bleep out some words and phrases because they don't fit YouTube's rules, but anyway, here's what Tati said. "This behavior should not be swept under the rug or justified away based on someone's age. The entitlement I see online every day is poisoning the minds of the kids who are watching and emulating destructive behavior. If the roles were reversed and it was a famous guy using his power to emotionally manipulate younger vulnerable women into bed, and when they declined, took to Twitter to publicly shame them, everyone would be freaked. I'm speaking up for those who are too afraid to look uncool because they need boundaries when it comes to people commenting on their blank and physical self. I understand the gravity of these topics because my age, wisdom gained through life experiences, and blank. This is not the way people should be treating each other. I know that, and I need to speak up on this. It's not out of hate. I truly wish for change and healing. We can all do better. Being vocal publicly was the only way." Anyway, that's it for this video. Let me know if you think the giveaway and palette announcement was a way to attempt to distract everyone from the current drama. And also let me know what you think about Morphe staying silent about everything. Thank you for watching, take care, and I will see you all soon.